We're finally back. It's a new year, new podcast, new episodes, and whatever else is new.
Yay!
My Lego's new. Well, I'll put that in. It's not actually my new Lego. That's the Lego I got the previous Christmas. I've still got another Lego to do.
I've got to
He's
see
so
next
busy.
the other year.
Hmm.
I mean, we've
I
already
don't have
catched.
anything new. Nothing changed.
I was got to say we've already catched up, so I was got to say, do you want to just start with the news on? Since there's got to be a lot of stuff to talk about.
Is there a lot of news?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting! I've not been keeping up with entertainment news because I've been too busy following the American news, and it's making me very sad. But we don't talk about that in this podcast.
Sally,
So never mind.
Yeah.
do you want to talk about what you just seen? Found out?
No, because it's bad.
Mm.
No.
Or do you want
Because she voiced no. Okay. Catherine O'Hara died, and she voiced Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
And I love that film. That film's great. And obviously, she was the mum in Home Alone, and then she was also the mum in Beetlejuice. So all really amazing films. I'm really sad that she's died.
So,
Um,
do you know how she
But yeah.
passed? Does it even say?
I mean, it was recent. It was today, I think.
think it
So I
was-
mean,
An hour.
brief.
so I don't think
illness.
they've released a cause of death. I mean, she was 71, so I mean, it could literally just be like health problems.
Aye.
But yeah, it's super duper
But-
sad. And does that count as too young? Is 71 too young these days?
I'd say so.
I would say so too. You'd think people would do 80s at least. So my guess is going to be health problems.
It says she had a short illness, a brief illness, but I don't know what it was.
Could be it. Could even
Um,
be the flu.
Yeah, could be.
Again, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, it's you meet people that are in that age bracket and they look absolutely fine, and then they catch the cold and you're like, holy shit, you look like you're going to die, and then sometimes they do, which is super sad. But yeah,
Pretty much.
I actually forgot she was the mum in Home Alone. It was after you just posted, I was like, I'm going to look her up. Like, fuck, so she was. Like, how did I forget that? You know who I mixed her up with? Remember Sabrina the Teenage Witch with Melissa Joan Hart? I always mix her
Oh,
up
yeah,
with
yeah,
one of
yeah.
the aunties. And I don't know why. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
they don't look really alike, but they must
I
like give
see
off
that.
the kind of same energy. But yeah, but I was like, oh, she can't even be that old. And I was like, no, she's a different person.
Well, yeah, I
Um,
mean, I feel like there's been a few big ones since the last episodes we done. Because did Rob Reiner, he was another one.
Fuck.
Did you mention this last episode? I can't remember.
I can't imagine. So, mate, that was fairly recently.
Obviously he got murdered. I don't know if I
No, I wasn't there.
Murdered by his son.
Aye.
Yeah.
So was his wife,
Yeah.
which was
It was pretty fucked up as
that-
well. It was
that
like
was shocking. Like, I was so
It
fucking
was.
surprised.
because I read up on him a little bit after it. Like I was like, oh, is this one of these kind of sad stories when you've got like these like really successful parents who are really rich, and then you just kind of like it crushes some people, and it kind of seemed like it crushed him because he was just always like drugs and like addiction issues, and then like I'm sure he was homeless for a while and stuff, and like they just kept coming
His
and getting
son.
him and bringing him back. Yeah, the son. Yeah, they
Aye,
just kept
'cause,
coming and getting
he
him.
made a film with
He was
Rob
back with him.
about that, as I think about that part of his life. Can't remember what it was called.
When-
But I don't know. I was going to go with that. But I was going to say another thing was about AI.
We're just switching straight from Rob Reiner brutally stabbed to death by AI. Okay, go.
I'm just going to.
Anyway, another news. AI
I'm just gonna-
exists.
I'm just going to give a little call out to Darren Aronofsky.
Just to be clear, big bucket of win. R.I.P. Catherine here, Rob Reiner and his wife. Super sad. You know,
Thought you should do the summary for the AI or something.
shall I get an AI summary for AI movies or something?
You know, see, do you know get that on your iPhone or that? Like quick summary it's done by AI.
Of course I do.
Oh, that's what.
Also, I've noticed that on social media, have you noticed that now every post has got this like 8-paragraph thing that goes along with it? That's clearly written by AI. It's very annoying.
No.
It's like, oh, what's this? It'll be boom, this
Yeah.
massively long story. I'm like, Christ, this is just some AI stuff that I would have to fact check every single paragraph to make sure it was accurate. And I don't care that much. So I'm just gonna just no. Anyway, sorry. What did you want to say about AI?
So I'm going to call out Darren Aronofsky because he's a
You're gonna
fucking
call him out? Are we gonna fuck him up?
he's a fucking prick, and here's why.
Oh,
So he is now making a fully AI generated. Is it on this day in 1777, 1776? I think that's during Civil War times.
from what I understand, it's about the birth of America.
Mhm.
So it's like literally like the birth of the country, which was around about that time period. I'm sorry, I'm not American. Any to American viewers, I don't know anything about your country.
So he's
Um,
making a full on AI generated film about that,
mhm.
which I think this will be the first fully AI one film.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that he's doing. I don't really understand why he's doing it either.
For context, who don't know who Darren Aronofsky is, he made Caught Stealing with Austin Butler and Matt Smith, which is the recent film. He made The Whale with Brendan Fraser. He made The Wrestler with
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. And he done The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg.
Mhm.
So he is good at what he does, right? But I'm like, why? Why doesn't he make a full-on AI film now?
I mean, it was a confusing thing for like an artist to do because all the other artists are like, no, we're not using this. This is stupid and it's going to put us at work. And I'm kind of for that. I think the whole point of creativity is to be creative and have like humans are going to come up with interesting ideas where AI is going to do exactly what you tell it, but less well. So I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Did you read up on it at all? Has he said anything about it?
No, that I found. I don't know. Maybe there's stuff new. But obviously this was like yesterday that I had a look. Because it seems like there's the trailer. If you like call it a trailer now.
I watched the video that you sent me, and it was basically just some guy kind of shitting on it. I'm like, okay, I want more context here though. Like, I don't need your opinion, TikTok guy. I need to know what this is about. Like, because he might be doing it to like prove that like this is me. I'm like an auteur. Look how great I am at doing things, and this is the best I could do. And I'm Darren Aronofsky. Now imagine when they just start trotting out this shit straight from the studio, no artists involved, no voice actors involved, and here's me like that. I could understand. He could be like proving a point, but also why bother? So that's me putting words in his mouth. I don't know.
Sally, what's your thoughts?
I don't like AI being used for all that sort of stuff. Like, they can't give emotion like humans can and things. So I think like it's possibly a good experiment to see what it's capable of. But I think as going forward, I don't think actors and actresses will be out of it.
Did you see there's an AI actress now?
What?
You know, it was in the news recently.
No.
I'm just going to get her name because AI actress looking for representation. Tilly Norwood is the name. It popped up in the news the other day. It's basically some companies made Tilly Norwood, and like she is whatever you want her to be. But it's like young, attractive looking actress, but completely AI. So the issue you get with that is like Sally said, she can be a facsimile of what you want her to be, but there'll be nothing before. She can't add anything to the role. But like, be sad, she'll be sad. No. But like, she can't twist it in any way. It's a weird thing. Why would you take the human out of it? Like, it's art. Why are you making art but removing the people from the art? Like, what's the point then? It's like if you got a Roomba to paint for you, it's like, okay, but why? The whole point is it's meant to express what you're feeling. Now we're getting a facsimile of, and don't get me wrong, you can type into the AI generators, oh, make me this, and they'll make you something that'll look good, but it's like, yeah, but there's no point to it. Like, it's just, you just gave me the thing I asked for. So yeah, but it's a kind of weird thing, and I think we're going to get inundated with it in the next few years. And the amount that they're softening it on Facebook, not Facebook, sorry, social media, like they're showing us all this stuff, so we get used to it.
Do you?
And then in 20 years' time, it's just going to be everything's going to be AI. There'll be like nothing made that's not just some shit that's been shot out by some producer. Someone's like, I want
Just
this.
realised what it's going.
Hmm?
Just realised what it's going to be like. It's going to be like Ready Player One. You know, when they put on the VR headset things and they live their life within that, because you can tell it's AI by like the fuzzy edges. Like they're not quite crisp and clean and human-like. They're cartoony still.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's an element of like anime kind of look about them. Like their eyes are slightly too big, or their jaw lines too square, or whatever. There's always something a little off. You're a bit like,
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely better than it was. But what I always find, what I'm seeing a lot of as well, is that your social medias, there'll be, we used to talk about, we joke about how everyone had an OnlyFans page, but now there's OnlyFans pages for clearly AI generated women, and you're like, so who the hell is going to the OnlyFans page of a computer generated? Because I like to read the comments. Because I like to see people are saying like, are they falling for this? Yes, they are falling for it. Unless that's all bots. So it could be bots commenting on an AI image of an AI woman. I'm like, what have we come to? What are we even doing anymore? Should we burn it all to the ground?
Well,
Probably.
here's a question.
I also want an app on my phone that tells me when things are AI because I'm sick of having to fucking go and check and see if everything's AI. Anyway.
If it comes to it, we get like full-on films of AI stuff, right? For like the next, say, 5 years' time, do you think they'll be nominated for awards, like for the Oscars, for an example?
Like best prompt. Like
Pretty much.
At some point, somebody's
no,
because
but then you've got. Sorry.
No, you go. I talk a lot.
I was just gonna say, you've got like the AI actress now that has a name, a persona, and probably a following. So, I mean, there's a chance that yes, you are right. They could end up with the awards and things.
Who gets the award? Like the programmer?
Well, it's getting itself. It's given. I don't want to say them because it's not a fucking person. Thing.
It's
a personality. In a way. I know.
In the same way that Kermit the Frog has a personality, Kermit the Frog is a cute, lovable frog that we all like, but that is a written character. Yeah, I mean, look, Kermit's is a Muppet, mate, right? Kermit's got a persona that we have put on top of it.
Yeah.
The thing is with Tilly Norwood, Tilly Norwood will do anything you tell her to do. Oh, she needs bigger titties. She's got bigger titties. Like, we could do an entire movie and we can have a PG, we can have a U, a PG, a 12, and an 18, because all they have to do is click some buttons and now it's anything you want it to be. Right? And that, to me, is kind of horrifying. Also, what are we doing?
I mean,
what's going on?
We've already had that slip. We'll not try and get political about it all, but
yeah,
the whole Twitter thing with the Grok recently, we've had all that sort of
shit.
That's
a big thing, yeah.
But let's move on because I want to say another thing. But
anyway, yeah, so we're not impressed with it. We don't want it to happen. Just keep art in the human domain. If you want to make AI generated images and use them for stuff, go right ahead. Just tag it. Right? Don't pretend that you fucking painted it, you cunts.
And Darren, God, just no make this film, please.
Darren, unless you're making a point, stop it. Stop it.
But see how
big time listener of the show.
The Oscars. There has been a kind of record break. There's been 60 nominations for one film.
Oh, I heard of this.
Do you know what film it is?
I've forgotten what film it is, but when you say it, yeah, that one.
Sorry.
Oh, is it? No, it's not F1. No, that got some. No, it wasn't that one. No. That's how little I pay attention to the Oscars.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sinners.
I don't know.
Fuck! I was going to say Sinners and I didn't because I thought I was wrong. God damn it! I've not seen Sinners. It looks very good.
I watched it recently.
Hated it.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it doesn't deserve 60 nominations. It really does not. And you know what it is? It's just like From Dusk Till Dawn. And
really,
and this is what bugs me about it.
It's singing it though.
Well, they sing, right? So it's a musical, right? It's a musical From Dusk Till Dawn.
It's all about vampires, yes.
So the two, think about it. So Michael B. Jordan's playing two brothers, two mob bosses, criminals, whatever you want to fucking call them.
Yeah.
What's the two main one protagonist, if you want to say one or two, is two criminals. And obviously they set up, also they go in a bar from dusk till dawn, but in Sinners they build a bar to have their own kind of thing, because this is during the slavery times.
Prohibition. All right, okay.
So because also the race and that.
Yeah.
And also Jack O'Connell, he pops by and says, "Oh, let me in," and then obviously they realise, oh shit, he's a vampire. It's the same shit. It is literally the same shit.
Harvey Keitel in it?
No, but he could have probably fit in there somewhere.
Seven Wonder by.
Are there feet?
Because there's a few times when
Mental Tarantino sucking toe.
Took me a second there, so I like, yeah. Now we know it's definitely I'm trying to think. There wasn't. Oh no, there was some feet in Dust Till Dawn. You're right. Yeah, he insisted, didn't he?
I mean, we spoke about it.
Yeah, we did. We did a whole podcast on it.
I didn't go watch it, but it was literally like From Dusk Till Dawn. It just felt like a rip-off, just set in a different era.
Really? Well, I mean, I think they use inspired by. They don't say rip-off. It's inspired by. It's Yeah, if I've seen a film and I loved it and I made something. I mean, look, I'm going to watch it at some point. I think, is it one of those films? Is it really long?
Yeah, I think it's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, see, again, unless
it does go in quick, because I did enjoy
that puts
it.
me off.
Well, I'm not changing the subject, but very, very briefly, I think we talked about this. I did not watch the second Avatar movie for more than a year because I looked at how long it was. I was like, "Fuck you! I'm not watching that movie." Because you don't deserve a 3-hour movie.
Yes.
I'll tell you a long film.
Anyway, so Sinners, I think at least would be worth it, though. I think that would be a good, that's worth me being like, oh, I am entertained. This is an interesting story. Whereas Avatar 2, I'm like, I know exactly what's going to happen in this movie, and it's not worth it. I mean, anyway, and by the way, it wasn't worth it. So.
But oh god, I keep hitting my mic. Just because I'm trying to catch up with the main pictures, the best pictures for the Oscar nominations. I watched one battle after another. Oh my god, it's so fucking long. But it's good, right?
This is like a continuing thing that we say about every movie. Is like, and I like films. Like, I really do. I'm like,
I think certain films, like Sean Penn and Leonardo DiCaprio and Benicio
del Toro, yeah.
Aye, they're brilliant in it, but it doesn't need to be so long. That's my problem.
Tight 90 minutes, man. That's all we need. Like, we've got stuff to do. Just to be clear, I have places to go and people to see. We had to do movie night 2 hours early with the kids because we're watching Avatar.
Aye.
So we need to start movie night at 6. No, I'm fine, thank you, Logan.
I started at 7.
Because we're like, I'm not. Well, we're starting at 6 because we knew it was so long. We wanted it to be finished before 10. He was like, I'm not watching a 3-hour movie and then being up to 11:30, and then I like to do my own thing. So anyway, yeah. So back to Sinners. It looks good. I will watch it. It's long. Okay, fine. But if it's quick, I can deal with that. I think I'd be more entertained by it.
Aye.
What we're talking about now?
But it is decent. But I'm trying to catch up with more because I think I'm waiting for Marty Supreme to be online somewhere.
Cool. Well, so that was the big news about the Oscars. Did you just watch the Oscars or pay any attention to it at all?
Not even a little bit.
You talk about just recently, or you talk about just this year's?
Ever, mate, ever.
Aye, kinda. When I done stuff at college for film, so we kind of watched it and just seen what happened.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you were doing film stuff at school, though.
Yeah.
So that was that would be a.
I couldn't tell you who won awards though. I
remember being young and thinking it was important, and as I got older, I'm like, this isn't industry awards. This is if Dyson Hoover's done an award for who made the best Hoover. I'm like, why the fuck do I need to know who the best actor is? And also, it seems kind of subjective, who the best actor is. Yeah. Oh, he's the best actor. Why? Because he was in the best movie. So was he good, or did someone tell him to? What's the best lighting? I don't care, man.
Well, just to point out, I know just for this is the first time that 2 horror films, maybe 3. I think there was a third one, but I'm not too sure.
This as well, yeah.
Has been nominated in the Oscars. This is the first time ever because you got Frankenstein as well.
Well, this is the often overlooked category, isn't
I've
it?
been watching this.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch this, but like I keep falling asleep because I'm old now.
What Frankenstein?
But what I have seen of it looks amazing.
Friend of the pod, Mary, is in the
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein movie.
Is she?
Is she?
She is. She is Frankenstein. No, she is. In one of the scenes where it pans across, she is the washer lady in the street.
Why has she never said this?
Oh,
She did. She put it in the chat.
Oh, missed it.
You obviously missed it. Yeah, and because I was like, "What? Shut up!" And then she's clipped it. Not clipped it. She's literally. It's like 2 frames. It's like it pans across, and she's like, "There I am." And so she like screenshotted it and put it there.
Is it when he goes through the tunnel?
Mate, I had no idea. Like, again, I've not even watched the film. I know
mate, you
that
should
one
watch it.
scene.
Pretty good.
I heard it's good, and I've seen a lot of Frankenstein movies, mate. Like I need to be clear. I have watched Frankenstein movies, Frankenstein TV shows, and Frankenstein like miniseries growing up. And at a certain point, I'm like, I couldn't give a fuck about Frankenstein.
No.
I don't know why we insist on remaking Frankenstein every couple of years.
Can I just say something? C. Jacob Elordi's Frankenstein is, oh man. Do you know who I want him to be next? James Bond.
James Bond.
Bond. We all said it.
So pleased with myself. Called it bitches.
I think he should be it. I really think he should be James Bond.
Cool. I mean, we're going to need one of them soon, anyway. So.
Aye, well, Amazon needs to is on a ticking time frame here. Aye, that's all the news I've got. If you have any other news, then speak now or hold your peace.
I tell you, when we're talking about people that exist. Grover, see that new movie that's coming out? I just want to mention it to you guys because I want to see it. See that Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die?
No, but
that?
my granda says that every time I'm out after work.
That's funny.
It's God, no,
yeah, it's Gore Verbinski's doing it. They get it done Pirates of the Caribbean. It's got Sam Rockwell in it and it looks great. So yeah, that looks good. That's the only thing. That's not really news. That's just I seen it. I thought that looks great. The news is that film looks great.
We still need to do a film day, me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Still not done one yet.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We will. We don't see we're going to do.
Do you guys think that we need to, or not we, because we're not film producers, but like the industry needs to bring back like hour-and-a-half films, like not an hour and a half, and then the credits, but like an hour and a half including the credits.
No.
Oh wow, you're talking like an 86-minute movie.
No.
Yeah. I think a 90 minutes, and then you can have plus credits. I'm not having I think there's a place in the world for a 90-minute movie because I think they've got confused since Marvel movies happened. The thing is, with Marvel movies, we all went to the cinema to see them. And that was your day. Yeah. I'm taking this. We're going here. We're going to watch the films. And then because we'd done that, because we loved them so much, when it came, they went on Disney Plus or whatever. We'd sit and watch them again because we were invested. We loved the characters. Blah blah blah. So we'd watch effectively our friends do superhero shit for 2 hours, and then they're like, "So you like 2.5-hour movies, do you?" I'm like, I mean, kind of. What are you saying? Every movie's now 2.5 hours long. It's hey man, I have got I've said to Logan, we have shit to do. I went, what I said, yeah, it's 8:45. Oh, let's put a film on. 2 hours, 45 minutes. 3 hours. 3.5 hours. What the tap dancing fuck is this? Just give us cool, we 90-minute number. That means I'm going to be in my bed sleeping for 11:30. Belter. Fantastic. I've been at work for 14 hours. I'd like to sleep at some point. I'm with you, Sally.
Think of the old people. Yeah.
This is why
this is my thing. After all the kids' activities or whatever are all done, it's probably 8:30. I don't want to sit and watch a fucking 2-hour-long film with my kids, and then because then I get no time to myself. So at least an hour-and-a-half film, I can chuck them to bed and then just be half an hour. It's great. If I'm waiting till midnight, I'm yeah, no, I'm going to bed as well. And then crazy. Even when the kids go to bed with a film, it's always a 2-hour-long film, and then I've got to deal with grumpy kids in the morning. I'm no.
I'm 100% with you. I don't know. We seem to do this weird thing where the industry seems to take the wrong lessons from everything. It's like, if you can't make a movie
mate.
that's 95 minutes long and I can sit and enjoy and understand, then can you make a film?
I mean,
Because we've done it for a long
it
time.
doesn't even just happen in films. This happens in anywhere, like even gaming. Like, I don't want to go off topic here, but for an example, where Ubisoft do the Assassin's Creed games, they just pure fucking went, nah, we'll go RPG kind of thing, and they just ruined that fucking franchise.
It's funny you say that, Logan, because I want to just pick up and play something.
Mhm.
Something that I don't need to go through an 85-minute tutorial to play.
Oh mate, it's so annoying.
Right? And you're like, so I got that. There was a couple of brand new. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a shot at this, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna make me learn how to play this game by doing a fucking long tutorial, and then I have to talk to these cunts that won't shut up. And like, blah, 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 oh, storyline, oh, complicated backstory. I'm like, mate, you need to shut the fuck up. So I found one game. It's called Dome Keeper, and you can literally pick it up and you can do short, medium, or long. And if it's like short game, 30 minutes, medium game, an hour, long game, hour and a half. I'm like, all right. So if I just want to play something before I go to bed, I can pick short, no story. You do the little mining thing, you do some upgrades, and then you escape. And that's, I'm like, that is perfect.
That's why
Just
online,
not everything needs to be a fucking epic like saga. Sometimes you just want to watch.
That's why I think online gaming became big, is because pick up, play, that's it.
Pick up, play. I'm tired. Go to bed.
But
Also, every TV show shouldn't finish with a cliffhanger.
mate, don't get me
Every
started.
episode shouldn't be a cliffhanger. But you don't need to do that. If I like the show, I'll watch it.
I was just thinking there, it's like TV shows are now an hour, hour and a half. So like Stranger Things is almost like a film per episode.
Yeah, I was 2 hours for the fucking final. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, calm
And
down.
it's-
Don't you could just give us a
like-
break. Something. No, fuck you. Watch it for 2 hours. Like, all right.
Yeah, so it's just mad. It's like it's all just gone a bit wrong, and then it's invested in TV shows because it's just
It's
too much of a commitment.
But do you know what was not much of a commitment, Sally?
Oh, what?
Tank Girl.
Tank Girl was great. I loved it.
Right, you can't
We're gonna have different opinions in this movie.
before we jump in, right? Sally, why did you pick this film? No, don't get me
It
wrong.
wasn't me that picked it. It was Sim.
Oh, I literally, I thought this is your kind of style of film. That's what I got for this.
No, but honestly, I watched this. I even watched it with the kids. And
Oh.
this evening, I've put the kids to bed with a film, and my 3 boys are currently watching it in bed.
I mean, it's kind of sick. I mean, it's not like there's no nudity in it, but there's a lot of like implied things.
I mean, she
Yeah.
also tries to cut a brass strap, like, here, stay there, big boy.
Yeah, so but she doesn't have, but no nips get her or anything. And also,
No.
Go on.
that feels like an edit to me, by the way. Like, I don't know if that's like an actual edit, but it almost seems like that was going to be there, and they're like, nah, take it out.
Well, I keep hitting my mic.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for people that's listening. But, funnily, you say that, Lee, because this got a lot of stuff cut out. Because MGM Studios did not like the way it first came out as a film. Like, they done test screenings and that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just winging it, by the way, just for context. All my notes got ripped away from me. Don't know how that happened, but I've wrote off my stuff. So that's all I know so far about the MGM Studios.
That's all, yeah. So all we know is it was cut, and we don't know anything about it. Do you know what a fun fact my missus told me during this movie?
Mhm.
She was watching it with me, kind of. I didn't think she was paying attention. She was on her phone. But I happened through the movie. She went, oh, do you know who went to audition for Tank Girl? Oh, no. She went, oh, one of the Spice Girls. I was like, what?
Actually, it was Freedom.
And she went, well, she said it was Victoria
Yeah.
and Jerry Halliway. I was like, Jerry Halliway, I kind of get. I could see her going for it. Victoria Beckham, that like blew my mind. I'm like, that does not seem right.
Emma Bunton, she another Space Girl.
She's a Spice Girl. She's Baby Spice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Baby Spice.
Yeah, she's
She's
got Baby Spice.
50 this week.
Baby Spice is 50 this week. Also, Baby Spice is the only one that I'm like,
Not controversial.
she seems normal. She seems to just like went on to just have a life.
Yeah.
Like everyone else seems like vaguely
Yeah, she's
bonkers.
lovely.
Yeah.
The Beckhams are a
Um,
bit mental to know, but we're not talking about that. No.
Yeah, well, we're not going to go into any of the celebrity scandals when you
but-
do weird stuff.
Just for the basic stuff. So the director was Rachel Talalay.
Oh, I'm glad you looked that one up, Logan.
But do you know
Um,
she's actually she's directed a few episodes of The Flash, Doom Patrol.
Mhm.
She also directed one episode of Sherlock Holmes, the Benedict Cumberbatch one.
Yeah.
Her first
Took quite a while.
directing debut was Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
Mhm.
So she was kind of like very comic-y film.
She's done like stuff like, I mean, she also had like a Babysitter's Guide to Monster Hunting like a few years ago.
Mhm.
She also done some Doctor Who as well. Did you say
Aye,
that?
Doctor Who as well.
And like, and when I say Doctor Who, like, you know,
Recent.
like multiple episodes. Like I think our most recent one was like in 20. Well, I don't think I know it was. It was in 2023. The Star Beast.
Mhm.
I mean, like she's doing a lot. Like she's a busy lady.
Have you?
Yeah, she's
Do you know the comic Tank Girl?
to an extent. I think it's one of these things after the like years after the film when the internet became a thing. I went back and looked at it, but it's not like a comic with a story. It's just like here's some crazy stories.
Mhm.
I like the art style. Looks cool.
Well, I went out knowing about Tank Girl. Actually, me and you have a story about a Tank Girl.
Which one?
Mind the Comic Con in Rutherglen. And
I do remember that one. I know exactly who you're talking about as well. Yeah. Well, what's the story though? Like,
no, what was it? Was she not a wee bit mental, the lassie, and she was trying to be.
she was doing the character. She first of all, she was an excellent tanker. Like her costume was on point. I was like, oh, you're tanker, and she was like saying stuff, and I was like, oh, but she was kind of mean. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was like confused with.
I think I like went over and complimented her on something. I was like, oh wow, your cosplay's amazing, wow. And then she's like, she done some tank girl stuff, and I was like, so I said something. I think either vaguely cheeky, and she was like really mean. I'm like, I don't know how to continue this conversation because it's hard to talk to someone that's doing a character.
All sorts, isn't it?
Because it's like, yeah, but I mean, she looked great. I probably have a picture of her like from all that from way back when. But yeah, she was. It's crazy. Again, it's one of these kind of cosplays that stood the test of time. Like people still do tank girl to this day.
I don't get it.
Oh, like it's a cool one. Like it's such a fun, like random collection of stuff. Like they have like a World War II
Right.
helmet on. Go ahead, Sally.
I've got Rory. He's obviously 12 now, and he was like, oh, I really like her like attitude, and I just went, what? I don't give a fuck attitude. And he's like, yeah, I really like that. That's my favourite part. I was like, okay. He hadn't watched the full film at this point. It had only been about 20 minutes into the film. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting for a 12-year-old boy to even think the attitude of the woman. And he was like, yeah, I like that. That's cool. Which I thought was quite interesting.
More concerned about who he's going to be bringing home, Sally. It's like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
I kind of eyed Sim. I was like, oh shit.
she's so fun in
like,
the piece.
even...
That's good in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. When she's holding down a job, that's going to be really hard. Also,
but even Molly really liked it. Even Molly really liked it, how like strong and independent she was and things like that. And obviously that was quite a thing before its time.
Has she got to get her haircut though?
Oh no, she loves her hair. No, that her haircut is fucking awful.
That haircut's awful.
Yeah. But I even asked Simeon, and I was like, who's sexier, Rebecca or Jet? And he was like, oh, Rebecca, completely. And I was like, really? It shocked me.
Yeah, 100%.
I thought Jet would have been.
Are you joking?
Sorry, I'm gonna
what? That's Naomi Watts.
Yeah.
Jet Girl.
Yeah.
Naomi Watts.
I thought
The
her name was
famous
Sam.
actress. Oh, she's Jet Girl. That's the character.
Oh,
That's who she is.
right.
She might have an actual name as well, but she's but she's
I've got so much about that cast, by the way. I'm amazed, right? I'm genuinely amazed on the casting for this film. But we've got to do our usual game. Don't know if you even know it. The box office. Do you know how much this budget was?
I mean, I know about this one because I spent time reading about this film. So, like, if you want me to stop doing this in future, you have to tell me
He's
because I
ruining
look
it.
up everything.
Stop ruining it.
Well, see, this worked a lot better when we used to bring our own movies because then I only looked up my movie, but now we all watch the same movie and
Yeah.
go and look up the
For
films.
future, don't look at the box office so we can play this game. Okay.
I will get my information from other places that isn't Wikipedia. It was a 25 million and it made 6. It was a box office bomb.
Fuck's sake.
I was going to
Aw,
say to you,
interesting.
Sally, though, but when you mentioned about our attitude and that, it's actually noted for its feminist themes because if you notice it, men just get their fucking dicks pushed in the dirt the whole way through the movie. Like
Oh, even the ripples.
the Rippers are, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're kangaroo people. They don't really count, but yeah, I know what you're
Do
saying.
you know who?
No, but did you notice? Did you notice though that the one that was a dog in previous life was actually really sweet and nice to her
Yeah.
in like the thing?
Here's
And
the
I was
thing.
like, oh, that's lovely. But the ones that were blokes in real life, like in previous lives, were still
Because women know
misogynistic pricks.
dogs are much better company than men.
No. See the
I
one.
loved it. I was like, oh, I love that.
See the one that was the boyfriend, Booger.
Yeah, the previous
Do you know
dog. Yeah.
who the actor was?
Oh, I reckon. I was going to say I recognised him, but kind of not. Who was
Jeff
it?
Kober, who was he was in Sons of Anarchy as the mayor. He was in The Walking Dead as the biker. Mind the one Carl gets touchy and Rick rips his fucking neck off.
Oh, I do know. Yeah, looking at him now, I absolutely recognise that guy. God, yeah. He's in loads and loads of stuff.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's cool.
They're so right.
I could recognise them, but sometimes I don't look up stuff. I'm like, you can tell me that. Logan will tell me.
So Don Harvey was also he was Malcolm McDowell's right hand guy, the one that kind of fancies Jet, if that's what I call it.
But fancies are wrong. There's not the correct way of saying that, but I know what you mean. Yeah.
I'm just saying for the kids out there, because I kept looking at his face, I'm like, he reminds me of someone, and I realised he was no all the films he's done. Right? Do you know what I recognised him for? Better Call Saul.
But I mean, he's in so much. He's just one of those guys that's been in everything ever.
Because he was in the Untouchables.
Surely you're going to mention the fact that Iggy Pop was in this movie.
Well, I was going to get that.
All right.
And Ice-T.
I mean, Ice-T we're going to get to because Ice-T also done some of the soundtrack.
Well, apparently his role was controversial. I don't know how though. I had it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the viewers out there.
Right, I'll look that
You
while we're
look that
talking.
up. No, I don't know how his role was controversial. I thought Iggy Pop's role was going to be controversial. Come on, eh? He's basically playing as a nonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, what's going on, Iggy Pop?
See, that scene's weird. Yeah.
I mean,
that
yeah,
whole
uncomfortable.
scene is a bit like,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid, to be honest, the controversy with it. It's because Ice-T done a song called Cop Killer.
Right.
So that's it. So because he done a song called Cop Killer, like, you can't have this. Of course, Ice-T famously went on to play a policeman in Law and Order for like decades. Like, so it's like, isn't that big a deal? Like, so it's like, it's a controversy in 1994, but these days, like, Ice-T was a rapper? Is he not the guy from Law and Order? That's crazy. So yeah, that's mad. It drew intense criticism from law enforcement agencies, Vice President Dan Quayle and President Bush.
Do you know who's a back actor for as a Ripper? Our friendly usual viewer of the podcast, Doug Jones.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, anything where you've got to put someone in loads of makeup, get Doug Jones, drag him in against his will and put him in makeup for 7 hours, make him dance. He's been very young at that point. I suppose he would be.
I like how we'll talk about like not even the main character here, right? But so just for Tank Girl, right? Obviously played by Laurie Petty.
Laurie Petty.
No, I didn't know she was in Point Break.
She was a girlfriend in Point Break.
I didn't know this, right? The first role that came to my mind was Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, she went much later in her career. She done that, yeah.
So I didn't know she was like kind of big in the 90s.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Oh, she's the mum from Free Willy, of course.
Really?
No, she's the No, she's the the lady that teaches him how to talk to the whales. You know, strokes the whale's tongue. I can't think of her name, like what they're called.
The whale talk.
I
The
mean,
lady that he's like, yeah, the whale lady that introduces the little boy to Free Willy at the very beginning.
Sally's on drugs, I
No.
think.
Okay.
But anyway, I've got
I
a few
wish I
facts
would.
about Laurie Petty. So,
And
the director casted Laurie as a lead role because she is crazy in her own life and in films. So they wanted that, obviously, for the film.
yeah.
When Laurie first looked at the script, she saw a sketch of the lead character and she made a laugh and said, "That's me, I'm Tank Girl." Laurie loves the film so much that she still has props and memorabilia in her home.
I can believe that.
But I wonder which she
Oh,
would
I
have.
can believe
'Cause
that.
I don't. I can't think anything that would be.
The tank, the full-on tank.
Oh yeah, of course. That's
Yeah,
a
just
guy.
parked in her drive. Yeah. I don't mind. I mean, she wore a lot of different clothes in that film, so there's a lot of things she could have had. I mean, like she had weapons, she had like the army helmets. I mean, she had a lot of stuff that she could have picked. I mean, she could have just swiped stuff as well.
So there was a lot of divides.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know she had black hair.
I mean, yeah.
I just
Again,
it was just the white hair.
There's a picture of her with Free Willy.
Yeah. I mean, she looks a lot different. She doesn't look like Bonk. Like I think after Tank Girl, she really leaned in to the kind of like I don't know what the correct term is, but like the crazy
Eccentric.
lady, eh?
Eccentric.
Eccentric. I was thinking more like alt girl life, but yeah, that works.
She gave me really big Gwen Stefani vibes.
I mean, I was actually going to bring this up at some point. There's a very clear line from Tank Girl to Harley Quinn.
Yes, I
Right.
said that to Sim as well. I was
Here
like,
we
oh,
go.
it's got Harley Quinn
Just 'cause
vibes.
you've said this, I'm going to say it now. They will got to reboot this.
I did see this.
Are
yeah.
they?
I don't know if it's still happening, but it was going.
2019 was the last time we heard anything. It was
On you go, Lee.
it was Margot Robbie's production company purchased it, which completely makes sense.
Ooh.
But see, if you look at Tank Girl 1995, you can clearly see the influence. Gwen Stefani, I never even made that connection, but that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Because if you look at her when she was No Doubt, she's basically Tank Girl. Like, she's not
Yeah.
quite as crazily dressed, but you can see the influence. And you can see how that would spin into loads and loads of things that happened, like the Skater Girl stuff, all that kind of stuff. That's clearly all came from Tank Girl, because that aesthetic is amazing.
Aye. Even
Like-
the colours.
And it also helped, like, skinny, beautiful, kind of crazy haircut, and just like military boots with like hot pants and like a Target t-shirt, wearing a helmet. It's like, yeah, that's cool as fuck.
Sally, what was that film?
Hell yeah.
What was that film you were talking about that Laurie was in?
Which one?
Free Willy?
Aye, speaking of Free Willy.
Oh, okay.
MGM insisted on cutting a scene with Tank Girl and her kangaroo boyfriend Booga reclining after sex, despite spending $5,000 on a prosthetic
Prosthetic.
penis for Booga.
That is the prop she's kept.
Oh, aye, definitely, man. She's got.
Yeah, that's what it is. she's not used to jaw on that.
I love doing
Yeah.
cuts. Man.
So yeah, 100%. See, like, so we clearly had. This is what I'm saying. Is I liked all this stuff, like seeing the influences of what this film has clearly came out, like things that have came out of this movie. It clearly influenced, like it's clearly influenced, like stylists. It's clearly influenced comic books. It's any kind of creator.
Well,
It's clearly went in that and went, yes,
If
that
you
is a
think about
great
it,
attitude.
This was the type of, like, you know how every film, like, there's a lot of films, there's an era of like certain films. So like this is the 90s, right? So this is when you had this is when they took the leap of comic book films, like the Batman, the Crow. So this was another one. Right, this is probably right after the Crow or the Batman. So this is when they took the leap
Well,
of comic.
Batman was 1989, so this is a good bit of time after.
Aye, but this was 1995, so it's like about 6 years.
Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, yeah, they've been looking for a lot of different properties to like. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like they're throwing a lot of stuff at the wall to like see what sticks at this point.
Probably what cheap IPs. They could just thought, no, let's try this and see if it sticks to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you could say the Crow kind of stuck. Batman clearly did. I don't know what else came out during that time.
You can see influences for this within The Craft. I don't know if you've ever seen that film.
No.
Yeah.
No. I can picture Tank Girl influencing. What's her name?
Fraser Bulk. Casting for the Girl for the Craft.
Yeah. Fraser Bulk, but Nancy Downs is her character name.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's a very Tank Girl-esque thing with her as well, with how crazy she is and how much she's willing to sort of fuck people up for her friends. You know that meme that's got the crazy haired lady and the note that says, "Do you want me to kill them for you?" That's from The Craft. That's the girl.
And it was Waterboy, wasn't it?
So it's the same actress anyway, but it's and basically the same character.
What happened to her quite a lot through her career is like she'd done that, and then everyone's like, "Yeah, that's what you do."
Mm-hmm. It's like typecasting in a way.
Oh, very much like typecasting. She has a specific look about her. She was also in American History X, where she was just that character, but also a Nazi.
I do not actually forgot she was in that. I know she was in. Is it Crybaby with Johnny Depp?
That one.
I love
that one we watched?
I think she was in that.
Yeah, I don't think she was in that.
I feel like I'd remember that if she was in that.
She was.
But just because I talked about the comic book films, Dick Tracy was another one that came out in the 90s, and so was it was the top of my head there, and it was down my head in. Oh my god, I actually forgot what I was going to say. I like Dick Tracy. Oh, Howard the Duck, you could say that and also.
I think you hit the nail on the head when you said cheap IPs. It's like IPs nobody cared about, but like they're just throwing a lot of stuff at the wall to see what happened with it. But I mean, because I mean, the problem you get with something like Tanker, I'm pretty sure that was I'm just actually going to talk at my ass. So let me just quickly check this. It was a British thing, wasn't it?
It was a British comic, I'm sure.
Aye. Blah 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 blah. British comic, yeah. What? Created by Alan Martin and Jamie Hewitt.
I think MGM paid for the rights for like 25,000, so it was like really cheap.
Alright, see that makes sense. And so you've got like the kind of how the best way to say it is that they're not dangerous idea. You get this like, well, if it fails kind of thing. I mean, again, 25 million is pretty cheap for one of these kind of movies as well. Especially with the sturdy cast, although I think Malcolm McDowell will be in anything.
Well, MGM Studios did say the what's the director's name again? Rachel, because she wanted Malcolm McDowell to do the film, and she just thought, no, there's no way they're going to pay him extortionate amount of money to do this film, and he accepted to do the film. Well,
I did read that he still to this day talks about Tank Girl was like one of his favourite movies he ever worked on.
Aye, but do you know, I actually wrote that here. So Malcolm McDowell has spoken favourably of her experience working on the film, saying it was the same flavour as the Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange, that's right, yeah.
And praised Rachel Talalay and Laurie Petty. I'm butchering names tonight.
Not even hard names either.
I know, mate, I'm butchering them.
That's okay, mate. Just say Laurie and Rachel, the star and the director. We know them personally.
Is that.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. But do you know who they couldn't afford?
Ooh, no, I don't.
One small little band that is probably well known till this day, and they're called Green Day.
Johnny Rotten's band.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Green Day, like what Green Day song did they try to get? Did it say?
Little Known Act. Oh, sorry. No.
That'll be the Dookie album. I
don't know. It just says they got so big that they could no longer afford them. So whatever.
Sally said the name of the album there. Who was it you said there, Sally?
Got to be the Dookie album.
Was that their first album or something?
I think it was their first.
Let's have a look.
Sarah's
Let's look
part
up
emo,
Green
she
Day.
knows this.
What do you mean part emo? Green Day. Boop. I was actually looking up the guys for Green Day the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, they got old.
1994. It
So
was
literally
released
just
in
as they came
1994.
Oh, so it was literally just in production then?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
This was
They had 39 Smooth, Kerplunk, so Dookie was 94, but they did have other albums before that, so 1991 and 1990 as well. So they were like, coming up at that point. Did you all notice the Björk song in there?
I don't know what that is.
When she's at the Madame's at the brothel where Iggy Pop's trying to pump the child. That is very much a Björk song that is going. I'm like, there's Björk. I kind of expected Björk to turn up, to be honest. I feel like Björk would be in this movie. Like, I feel like she should have been the Madame.
Who is the Madame? Because I was trying to search this up. I couldn't find it anywhere.
That seems wrong. You can find that. Must be there somewhere. I'm not buying what you're selling.
I don't know if
Look it up right now.
if they put the character under a different name, but I thought I just typed up the Madame.
The Madame. 2 seconds, I will tell you. Donner, Subgirl, Ratface, Mono, Max, Child, Captain Delarouche. Hey, that's weird, Jay. You'd think it would just be in the
That's the weird thing.
top cast. Yeah, that's
Not
weird.
Anne Cusack, is it?
And Kuzik.
Yeah.
We're butchering names tonight. What the fuck's going on with me and Sally?
She said,
I'm dyslexic. What's your issue?
I'm just like saying, no man. But I was going to say, so MGM cut out 20 to 30 minutes of footage. They removed character development, surreal connective scenes, and narrative clarity. So that's why bits were like going all over
get
the place.
disjointed.
Oh no, she was the crazy girl.
Oh, she the one that was going to kill them, and then
Yeah.
I didn't understand that bit at all.
Anne Magnusson, can't say it. Magnusson played the Madame. She is a blah 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 blah. She's done loads of stuff, but she was uncredited as the Madame. There you go.
Oh, right, okay. Why?
I have no idea, mate. I'm literally reading an overview. Because sometimes, like,
fallen
it's
out
just
with
like
the director or something.
sometimes, like, the director just has their friend come and do it, and maybe she's like, "Oh, come down and do this," and we'll put it as like a fun nod. But like, it's one of these things where unless you're like a proper movie buff, you're like, "Who's that?" I don't know who that is.
Mate,
That should have been Bjork.
Right.
I shouted.
Lee, you're just doing what I need you to do here, right? And do you know what's funny? Just because you're saying producers, directors. Do you know who they asked to produce this film?
Oh, Joel, the guy for Batman, Joel, this guy.
What?
Joel, I can't remember his fucking name,
No,
man.
Mate, you're way off.
Who?
Steven Spielberg. They asked him, right?
Oh my god.
He declined because he said he was not hip enough for it. So that's why they had a slogan for the film was too hip for Spielberg.
That's funny.
It's so weird, isn't it?
That's great.
Joel Schumacher was the guy I was thinking of there, by the way. I could see him doing it.
I could see him doing it. Well, he did Batman, aye. He
done the Batmans. He done the camp Batmans.
So there was just speaking of because of how cheap the budget was. So there's many scenes filmed in an abandoned open copper mine.
Yeah, you can see that. There's a lot of scenes like that. It's clearly the same place you keep going to.
They had a problem with
we'll set it in this direction.
So filming had to be halted one day due to a chemical leak. Permissions were received
to
the film the water pipe scene at the Titan Missile Museum near the mine, but the day before shooting, the permission was withdrawn. These scenes were filmed instead in a tunnel at an abandoned mine. New sets were often found by simply searching the mine. So they
Makes sense.
basically used this mine we'll choose this bit.
Well, I think there's a couple of scenes, like see the scene where they try and they kind of take her, where the guy loses his arm basically, And then later on, they kind of go up where the weapons are. I'm like, this is clearly the same place. Like, what are we doing here? But I mean, it's fine. It's a movie. Who cares? But yeah, you know, productions have got to save money somehow. Should we talk about the film itself? We've talked about all the sort of feelings and thoughts about the movie. Cool.
Now we've got to rate it.
Oh, well, I've
Yeah,
got a
we'll
few
wait till
questions to, if it'll help us.
Ooh.
Do you think Tank Girl is bad or just incompatible with Hollywood?
I would say that it's probably an incredibly hard movie to film. Like, a lot of it didn't make sense. Like, there's just things happening. Like, oh, this happens, then this happens, then this happens, then this happens. Like, okay, that's fun. But I also feel like that's probably what it is to read a comic book of Tank Girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, 1 minute she's doing this, and then the next minute she's like on the moon, and then the next minute she's fighting like giraffes or something. Just like whatever crazy bullshit you can think of, because it's just meant to be like anarchy.
I think it's very niche. I think it's not for a lot of people, but the people that do like it will love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's great. Like for this, I think it's fun. I think it's crazy. I think it's wild. And I think it's not something that you'd sit and maybe watch all the time, but occasionally chuck it on and have a giggle at it. But yeah. And there's clearly a fan base for it.
Oh, yeah. Like, to this day, you see cosplayers like going as her.
Well, I was going to say, do you think this was doomed to fail when a studio bought it air, like right away?
If you look at films in the 90s, everything that was bought oh Christ. I should be showing my nerdiness here, and I forgot his feckin' name.
Also, another comic book that I just realised, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was live action during the 90s.
Yeah, strong kids film, though, wasn't it?
Just because I was thinking about Melons there.
The guy that wrote that was... I know I'm going to see it and immediately go, of course it is, but it's gone in my head right now. Alan Moore, that's his name, right? So, I forgot what my goddamn point was going to be. Not to be that long to look it up, I forgot. Alan Moore, he basically made a lot of that. I know I was going, Alan Moore sold a lot of comics, although he distanced himself from everything to the point where he would refuse to even take the money that they were offering him, because like, no, you'll butcher it, fuck you. He done From Hell, the Johnny Depp movie. He done League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. He done V for Vendetta. All those films, they were all based on Alan Moore properties, and he fucking hated every single one, to the point where he won't talk about the movies. Like, if you got him in the street and asked him about it, he would be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, he just refuses. And I feel like in the night they'd done that a lot. They got them, and because everyone was too scared to make the thing the comics, then it didn't really work. Although I've not read any Tinkers. The aesthetic they went for seems pretty similar. Like, whenever they've done like the animated sections, I'm like, okay, that seems like they've hit the comic on the head. So maybe it was too faithful.
That was my other question. Do you think the animated scenes helped or highlight the film?
I think they were fun.
I think they added something to it. I think they added a little, like, that was my kid's first thought, was like, oh, is this based off a comic book? And I think that they would go and probably read the comic book if they found it or whatever.
Yeah. It's back in circulation. Yeah. It came in, it was a whole thing, and then it came back later on.
I was 50-50 with the animated parts. I thought, right, cool, it shows you, like, it was a comic in certain aspects, but see, when it was like just it kind of went fully animated at certain points, I just thought, what is actually going on here? Like, I'm losing it. Like, I don't know where I'm at.
I think sometimes the animation, like, you said stuff was cut. I feel like maybe they slapped the animated bit in there just to get into the next place. It's like, oh Christ, we need to get it from here to there. Fuck it, animation. And then it's like, okay, crazy things happen. Look, she's driving the tank and she's like jumping off the cliffs, and now she's at the brothel. Like, all right, cool.
What would you rather see? Right, this is probably a bold one, I've got to say. No pun intended. Would you rather see a bold failure like this, or safe reboots the way we usually get now?
I mean, it's always better to get a swing and a miss than like just to do the boring thing every time, which is what the AI stuff will be in future. It'll just be like, here's a rehash of like something you loved, And I'd be going for the member berries, you know, oh, member. Whereas,
circle
like,
moment.
at least if someone goes crazy bullshit, it might be great. A big, massive swing. And then you're like, that was not very good at all.
I think that's
but at
why
least
the
you tried.
90s had so many wild films out there at the time, because they just thought, let's just see what hits the wall.
Well, they were all looking for the
Yeah.
massive franchise, weren't they?
Mhm.
I mean, we had discovered how to do franchises properly at that point. So they just kept throwing things up at us, hoping it would work. And then obviously they cracked the code when they got to the Marvel Universe and that. When they kind of like gave some respect to the audience, went, can you guys follow up a movie for like 7 different movies? Like, yeah, man. Like, we've read books. Like, we can follow things if you just make it make sense. Did you get? I noticed that the films kind of got plot holes and stuff. Did you notice any weird continuity errors in the movie? Because I noticed one straight away. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And it's really early on in the movie.
What? No.
Did you see the scene where he makes the guy walk across the broken glass?
Uh-huh.
So then he stabs him in the back and it takes out his blood. And he goes, and he's very clearly wearing shoes because he's standing beside him
right,
and he's moved his feet several times. I'm like, okay, he's moving. Okay. It's like they're making a point of saying that he was wearing shoes. And then like literally he walks across and he's barefoot. I'm like, what the fuck's going on there? That seems weird. Like, why make such a point of him wearing shoes? And then all of a sudden they've disappeared.
No,
I know it
but-
doesn't matter. The film's got kangaroos in
You're
it.
talking
But
about
like, that seems like an
Malcolm
odd thing.
Or you
Oh,
thought-
McDowell's shoes disappears.
I know, I got a bit confused. I was like, when did they take his shoes off?
Literally, I said to them, I was like, I should have wound it. I was like, I must have missed it. I must have looked away.
Aye.
And I'm like, nope, shoes just vanish. So, one of as many, but the shoes are also holographic. They can just disappear.
See the whole...
The drinking of the water. Well, that, yeah,
Yep.
I know. Like logically, I know it's not really, but the thought of it to me, I was just like, oh, he's drinking his sweat. That's pretty grim.
That's what you go
His
to,
sweat
that.
and piss have been pulled out of him. Yeah.
I know, but like, yeah, it wasn't filtered. It wasn't boiled. Anything. He just chugged it. I was like,
And he
oh,
goes,
that's
"Yeah,
gross."
mate."
Do you know what I-
Yes, Malcolm McDowell.
Do you know what I thought it
I
was?
also think Malcolm McDowell would fully have done that. Like, if they told him to kill that guy and drink it, he'd be like, yeah, no, I'll fully do it. Like,
I literally just thought it was the water for his body, like, because there's another mad fact about we are, like, you know how jellyfish
Yeah,
are like 90% water?
Yes, that is. You are
it is,
right.
Logan, but
yeah.
what do you think the water in your body becomes?
Aye, but it's no technically sweat at that point. I'm just saying, like,
It's pre-sweat. It's sweat that's sitting in you.
aye, but it's just salty water.
So it's piss. Would you drink that?
How do you know what that tastes like?
Which sweat and piss are the same thing, but it's just in different concentrations. Tears are the same thing
No,
as
'cause
piss and
we
sweat.
don't- I thought pee would be like sour. No?
No. It's all just the body. Your body circulates all the water. Like, there's lots of water in your blood and that, but like, yeah, it's all going to the same place, mate.
This has gone downhill quickly.
This has been Logan learns things about the human body.
Need to
Do you
go back
think-
to biology at school.
I think I do.
What did you guys think? Like the torture scene. Like, do you think it was necessary, that prolonged torture scene of Tank Girl?
No.
Like that would seem to go on for a long time. Like, God, man. Like Malcolm McDowell, just shoot her. Like, what are you
I
doing?
mean, he was in Clockwork Orange, so he probably thought he was back in that.
He's having a great time, yeah. That's why he likes the movie so much.
Yeah.
Got to
Did you
torture
notice
this
she
woman for
had-
ages.
Did you notice she had one blue eye and one green eye? And then
Occasionally.
when they froze her, both her eyes were blue.
Aye.
It's like, what?
'Cause then
That was the. It's like, so those are clearly contacts, but you guys keep forgetting to put them
You
in.
know what's funny, right?
Yeah.
See that scene?
The eyes change.
See when you see when it cuts back to Malcolm McDowell, they just looked like they had the same eyes. I was like, oh, his eyes are so blue.
See, that could be a choice they're doing though, because he's obviously meant to be the male version of her, which is why he's evil.
Aye.
But like, 'cause he was bonkers, like the whole. But also, that's Malcolm McDowell. They might not have asked him to do that. He
It's
might have
just-
just done that.
I just hadn't shown up.
I did like the holographic head. I thought that was quite fun.
Mate, do you know what it
Um,
reminded me? It just reminded me
Yeah.
of Inspector Gadget, like Claw.
Oh, that makes fun. I thought you meant generally collected. It's like, not really, but okay, I like that. But yeah, the kind of crazy arm thing. But yeah, I mean, I think he was clearly having a great time and he was fun.
Do you know, we've not even spoke about it. James Hong was in the film,
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
and he kills Malcolm McDowell in a way.
He
Yeah.
chops his head right off.
And I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
again, like James Hawk, he's just one of those dudes. He's like, yeah, I'll be in it. What is it? It's like, what? We want you to play this guy that chops off someone's head and replaces it with a hugger. I was like, yeah, fine. No, just walks in. I brought my own stuff from home. Okay, James Hong. And then you're going to head off to be Poe's dad in Kung Fu Panda.
I just feel like they just said, right, we'll get this sort of people. Just don't tell them what they're doing and just see what they rock up like, and that's what
To
happens.
be honest, James Hong is definitely one of those guys. It's like, am I getting paid? Yes, no problem.
Do you know how much Booker T, Ice-T,
JP.
He's in this movie.
he got paid 800,000.
That sounds about right, yeah. Super, is he the highest paid?
I don't know because
I feel like
he was on a interview, and the guy, it was a hip hop show. That, I keep saying Booker T, Ice-T. And the interviewer basically tried to slate him, says, "Oh, you're in like." Try to make fun of him, like, "Oh, you're in Tank Girl," and he came back with says, "I was paid 800,000 for that film," and then the host just moved on for that.
I mean, you're in Tanglers, like, so I got paid. He's like, he's Ice-T. He'll do stuff for money.
Maybe
Like
the
that,
budget
right?
went straight to the casting.
Well, I'd be interested to see because I bet Laurie Petty will. It's a feminist movie. I guarantee she'd get 800 grand.
She got about 2,000.
Yeah, she'll got just like 12 grand or something. I think it's also weird that Naomi Watts is in that movie. Like, but again, like all actors and actresses have like a weird film in their background. And she's like, yeah, I was in.
Well, this was actually Naomi Watts' first film.
Oh, well, that explains that then.
And she was really nervous, so she basically just hid behind Laurie.
Oh, that's sweet. Just to talk about the actual film itself, you guys liked it, Sally? Then, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Logan, would you watch it again?
Fuck no.
Is this the first time you watched it, Logan?
This is my first time. I literally went full in blind. I didn't want to read comics. I just wanted to go in what it would be like just being an audience member, not knowing the character.
This is probably like the 8th time I've seen this movie because in the 90s, this was like I love that kind of that genre of film, like kind of crazy anti-establishment movies. Even though, like, as I got older, like that was made by the establishment, but like I like that kind of renegade lifestyle. And then so I watched it all the time, and then I rewatched it yesterday. I was like, this movie's really good. Like, I'm not. It inspired a lot. It definitely, because of this, other things happened. There's a lot of films that do not exist without Tank Girl. I don't know anything good. Like, there's a lot of nonsense in there.
The thing that I really liked, and maybe I'm just a sucker for this kind of film, or like, sort of stuff in films, is like the rippers. Like, you know that, like, it's a live action kind of animal, like comic animal, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Definitely no Michael Bay's version, you know, the 90s one.
Yeah, latex suits.
Aye, like, bring that back. Like we've said before, I think it was in our old podcast about killer clowns from outer space. Bring that back.
Yeah.
Box.
Like, there's some amazing, like, they could do some amazing stuff with the latex, and like, it looks realer. It looks like it's there, and it looks like it doesn't need to be like, they don't need to have like see the blood pulsing. They don't need that shit, man. Just make it fun.
Like,
I'm with you. Yeah, do some more
even
latex
when
stuff.
the ears were moving when they're like, you know, doing certain emotions.
Yeah.
Even when they were being wee perverts
They
and
were
that ears
so
were stinging them.
Nah, it was like, again, yeah. Like, I don't think, like, I watched that last night. I didn't immediately go, "Oh, that looks terrible." I was like, "Yeah, that looks good."
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. The company that done the Ripper costume. Did you read that one?
No.
They actually halved their normal fee because they wanted to do it so much.
Really?
Yeah. So like, they
Wow.
were so excited to be part of the project. They're like, "Oh no, we'll do it for half price." So that's like, again, you can see
That's
that they
so
really want to showcase their talents. Like, we can make you kangaroo men, no problem. Like, watch this. I will ask you one thing about the later in the movie. Do you notice that they depower the Rippers? The Rippers up until that point have been unkillable machines. Like, they just massacre everyone. They're like, "Oh, we can't fight because the lights are on." It's like, what? You can't fight because the lights are on? And then they get one of them runs down, switches off the machine. Then they have a very long scene where they die. So that seems weird that nobody's shooting at you. But the lights are also still kind of on. Like it didn't get dark. Like, it's like they can see you, but you know.
My favourite part was Booger was wearing the army uniform when he's got the army guys. I thought, it's kind of cool.
You take the bullets out of the gun and came. I was like, "Hey, look what I've done." That's fun. But yeah, I don't know. I will probably watch this movie again during my life, but it's not going to be like on rotation or anything.
I will never watch this film
No.
ever again.
Really?
Yeah, this with what I've said about the comic era film, 90s live action comics. This is down right down the bottom for me.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, it was interesting to watch, Sally. Right, not written into it, no pun intended.
Hey.
But the Rippers were my favourite part.
So you got a Rippers movie, is what you're saying?
It should be a Ripper film. Yeah, let's get
Ripper movie. Ripper movie featuring Tank Girl occasionally.
let's get a sequel or a prequel of the Rippers. I'll be happy.
I want to know more about what was the scientist called? Their mate? Johnny something?
What one's that?
Nah. It's the one that they find in the box and he's dead. The dead scientist, their pal. The one that made them, wouldn't kill them
I
because he was their
dunno.
buddy.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
We're
you know,
terrible at this.
just see the guy who was at the start. The one Tank Girl was fought me.
Aye.
Do you know who I thought
My
that
boyfriend.
was? That was
Who?
Gary Oldman, and it wasn't Gary Oldman.
No, it was not good. No,
But
you're
it looked
correct.
like him.
I don't think so. No. It did make me laugh that they basically just they just kind of killed her boyfriend, and she was like sad for like maybe 5 seconds. It was like she was so over it. Like she was trying. It's like, oh, I liked him. He had abs. And then like in the next scene, it was like, so anyway, she's plotting how to bite that guy's dick off. You're like, never mind. She was obviously one. There's also one of the funny that really made me laugh. Like, so see when like all the kind of renegades are hanging out in their weird house in the middle of the desert, and there's the little girl who she really cares about, and the young lad.
Mhm.
Basically, the young lad gets a really tight time after the lassie the whole time. She calls him pencil dick. Then he dies in the next scene. You're like, a peanut dick, so not pencil, peanut dick. You're like, it's kind of harsh to that kid. Like that kid's basically just been like, she's bullying him, says mean shit to him, and he's like, you would tell. It's like, it was your peanut dick, and then he is murdered by water and power. Never mentioned again. Laurie Petty cares about nobody in that house apart from the little girl. There you go. See that tank little bitch.
How would we rate
So
this?
basically, what you're saying is that I'm not allowed to pick films because every film that I pick, you guys don't seem to like.
Nah.
That is not true. You definitely picked one that I
No,
liked.
we did actually did. Wait, one was it? It was one time you weren't here, and me like, oh, we really like this.
Was it not the one about the? No, it was the one with what's her bus? Mystique, Jennifer Lawrence, the
Yeah.
one where she the mop lady.
Yeah, Mop.
Yeah, Joy.
Joy, yeah. Because I watched that, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so long. Then it happens, I was like, it's pretty good actually. Could enjoying this. Yes, Jennifer Lawrence, make more
Plus,
mops. This is
Sarah
excellent.
brings the unique films that I've definitely.
She
never
brings
heard
the
of.
women's perspective to me and Logan, who just constantly pick films where people get shot. No, that's fine.
I bring the culture.
You bring the culture. We are kind of swerving into new territory though, because I think we've said we're going to do for a little while. We're going to do like old movies, because we keep picking movies. We made the mistake of picking movies that are pretty good, and all we have to say about them is like, yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, I mean, from this till dawn, we kind of spoke quite a lot about that.
We did, yes.
Because we're like, oh,
We also talked a lot about Saving Private Ryan.
that's true, actually. Aye.
We had a lot to say
Yeah.
about that. Again, that was like Oscar-winning, amazing movie. We always say that. But if you just pick something like we watched that one with Paul Giamatti, we're like, yeah, it's pretty good. So I was like, yeah, I like that scene where the guy broke his arm. That was pretty funny.
That was fucking funny, by the way.
It was funny. I went to hear Sally's opinion on that, and you weren't there that day,
Yeah.
Sally, and it was very funny. He jumped to the thing and just missed and broke his arm.
I wash my hands with you.
Yeah. Not literally. Well, obviously not literally. You can't wash your hands. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny.
Oh.
All those words you're saying are pretty funny. So yeah.
But anyways, what are we rating this film?
Anyway, so rating Put Tank Girl.
I'll let you go first.
6 out of 10.
Are we doing that at 10 these
It's not
days?
the
That's
worst.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
before the thumbs up, thumbs down, left, right, and centre.
Yeah, we do thumbs up or thumbs down.
No, let's do stars. Let's. This is a new year, new season.
2 years, we're changing the format completely. We're now doing stars, apparently. Like,
2.5
Sally,
stars.
how many stars out of 10?
No,
6?
how many tanks? How many tanks out of 10?
Oh,
Yeah, how many tanks out of 10, actually, yeah.
6 tanks.
6 tanks out of 10, cool. Thumb up and 5 fingers. That's a hell of a night. And me personally, I feel like I have to be less harsh in this movie because I did go on about how it led to like so many other things existing. Plus, there's one scene where Laurie Petty's like is like balancing on the gun at the tank, and as a young man, that made me think things. I was like, turns out the successes are pretty hot. So good for you, Laurie Petty. So I'm going to give it 5 tanks and 2 jets out of 10. Ooh, meaningless numbers. Doesn't matter what it means. It means I liked it.
So
It means I liked it. The movie itself, from a movie watching standpoint, makes no fucking sense. But see if you just enjoy the fact that she's Tank Girl and Malcolm McDowell's just there, just being Malcolm McDowell, and there's kangaroo people in it. What more are you wanting? Would you rather watch Tank Girl or would you rather sit through Avatar? I would watch Tank Girl twice in a row rather than watch Avatar again.
What if you replace the avatars with ripples? I'll watch it then.
Okay, sold. James Cameron, we know you watch every week. Just swap out your stupid cat people with just the rippers from Tank
They're
Girl.
all like kangaroos for some reason, but they're not kangaroos.
Yeah, tails. You know, never. I was going to say they have pouches. They might have
got
pouches.
ears that move. They're so cute. They're cute.
But
As they murder people with like single strikes the whole way through the movie.
I'll rate this. I'll say three tanks out of 10.
3 tanks out of 10.
I respect
okay, cool.
it for certain things like
strong feminist themes.
Oh no, you're gonna make me look sexist now because I've gave it a 3.
Yeah, 100%.
No, 4. I'll give it a 4.
Got an extra tank because it was there was a feminism in that movie.
To be fair, this is not technically the not first, but like female leading role.
No. What the hell do you even mean by that? That's a ridiculous statement. What are you talking about?
I don't know, Emma.
Like, I mean, Alien, famously started in Sigourney Weaver as a sci-fi kind of heroine, came out in 1979. So
can I just say
20, like 15
we are
years,
filming this
16.
late at night. My mind's no way at now.
Yeah. Logan thinks this was the first movie to have a female lead in 1995.
No, you know what I mean? Like, never mind, just ignore me.
We are. Okay, cool. So, I mean, that's what we said a lot of stuff. Some of it was about Tank Girl. Some things we got confused and talked about other things we'd seen.
It's been a while. That's all we care
It's been a while. We've not gelled as much as usual, but next time
we will.
We'll be all amongst each other.
So, we'll see
That's what it was.
we will see you in the next episode.